You know, I went through the videos. I could not, for the life of me, could not find a video for the racehorses because there wasn't one. I got halfway through it now that I recall. I got halfway through it and someone called me. So there was nothing I could do. I had to abort, as they say. So let me get through to the horses right now for you. I'm going to pull into valet here in a second here at the Cleveland airport, make things a little easier for myself. I know the airport starts to fill up at this time of day in the morning, everybody flying everywhere. I am going to take the easy way out right now. Admiral Dio raced good last week, is back in to go on Monday. I think Aaron's driving him. He's a mildly likable horse. I like him in the class. I think we're going to have some fun with him. When he wins his way to that class, again, we really have to start accumulating a few horses here. Now, as I said to Steve yesterday, maidens are not quite what we're looking for. The non-winners are 2 but 4, 4 but 7 class with options coming with them. That's what we're looking for on the pace and trot, because obviously our 2-year-olds are going to take up the maidens here very, very shortly. So Admiral Dio in a good class, raced good last week. I expect another good mile from him. Drebin, he's ready to start back anytime. We're just waiting for that negative x-ray, which I can put my x-ray glasses on and tell you that fracture is gone, but we do need confirmation from that. Tenacious Anor missed last week. He'll be back in to go next week. Time is on my side. Well reported by Tim and Scott to me about what took place the other day. A little bit of blood. Now, I will say this. Scotty, in defense of James, because we talked about that shoeing change, Scotty also said he didn't feel like his feet were sore to him. That's what he said to me anyway. Anthony, he didn't feel to me like his feet were sore. Okay. All right. Well, let's get his feet tested anyway to make sure. All right, let's verify, make sure. And then we will go from there. Tell this guy he's got to finish my video. Off the curb would be good. There we go. Now, time is on my side. We'll get his feet tested, get him looked at, skip this week, aim for the graduate final, then the next open race. For obvious reasons, we want to skip this one. Tiny bit of blood last week. The last thing you want to do is make that a trend. Want to nip that in the bud. He's not really known as a bleeder, so I think we are able to do that. We just have to get to it. Vehement raced good last week, finishing third. Could have won, could have been second. Was third, raced pretty good. We'd like to keep it going with him. Save America raced tremendous in Prince Edward Island. I talked in depth about him the other day also. Spitfire overseas. Raced good last night. I talked about him in the video this morning on my way to the airport. Texong Soprano will be in this week in Yonkers, I believe. Greatest Ending training this morning, a hard mile. I believe he's going to have to beat the heat. Jason's training my hard mile with the anticipation of racing him this coming weekend. I know he's a little bit different horse. You know, when they're 85, 90%, you can put them in, patch them up, get them to 95, 100, drive them accordingly and race them. Not this guy. He ties up easy, and then if he starts taking weight from a quarter crack, that other lag may blow up. You're looking for trouble. He needs to be closer to 100% when we race him. So a smart move by Jason, just taking a little bit extra time. JK Victory is in this week. I'd like to see him over at Grand River a couple of times. We'll see if we can get that to happen in the coming weeks. Looks like Money did not race this week. Last week. The Open is not written for this week because they're not racing Friday, Saturday. So we're looking to take him to Scioto on Friday night. Neptune raced good last night. Very, very happy with the way he raced. Rock Shining Star raced great too. Got to get on that right line a little bit more, James, and get the big colt rolling. But he drove him the way he thought he should be driven, and I'm sure he'll be perfect this week because of it. 3-point Blue Chip trained good. Looking at a Friday start for Scioto. Trained him in 2-4, last half 59 the other day. Very, very strong. Trosa, as I said, is out now. He's going to be off until early fall. We just wanted to nip that bleeding in the bud for sure. It was the heat and the allergies. 100% that was the last nail in the coffin, so to speak, respiratorily speaking. He'll be fine very, very soon. We get him back going. Delicious Stone DK back in where he can do good. Great job by Dominic. Found a good class. Let's keep hammering away at them in that class. And Patrick DePrana raced about as good as he could. I was happy with Patrick. He did a good job on Saturday. You can only ask for so much. He pays 15 apiece. That's what he can go right now. We'll look for him to do some more damage this coming week. He can't get in, so maybe he can go to Scioto. I don't know. Anyway, that is your racehorses. I will talk to you very, very soon. Hi.